Hello, I'm Donna Cervantes, a Master's of Education student major in English, and I am here to tackle or to give my insights about the politeness theory according to Stephen Levinson and Penelope Brown. Now, starting with, let's talk about the politeness in the word itself first. Now, politeness in general talks about showing respect, being mindful for the other people's time and space, and it's generally just refers to your behavior and even to your communication style, which is so showing the word respect. So, politeness actually has various elements in it. So, we have the courtesy and respect, which is showing just how you consider others' feelings and their needs and their rights. So, this includes using polite language or polite words such as excuse me, thank you, and even the please. Yes, of course. Now we have also the second element, which is the tact. Now, when we say tact, you are being mindful with whatever you say, especially when it is in a sensitive or it is about a sensitive topic. So, if you are in a difficult situation, you are choosing the right words to say. So that's what we mean by tact. Now, the third element, we have the formality. Now, we say formality, for example, you are in a work setting. So you are choosing or you are addressing, of course, your boss according to what he or she should be addressed and not best by his first name. And of course, you're using the courtesy words as well. Next, we have the positive social behavior. When we say positive social behavior, you are engaging in actions that promote harmony and positive relationships, such as listening attentively, offering help, and showing appreciation. Now we have last but not the least, you are considering the other's time and space. So you are being mindful of not interrupting their personal space, their time, and you are not being an inconvenience to others. Now, when we say politeness in general, actually is also we call it culturally specific. When we say culturally specific, what may be polite to this culture will not be polite to this certain culture. So it's a case to case basis. So we have to just be mindful and we have to avoid conflicts and we have to maintain social harmony. Now let's go back to the politeness theory according to Stephen Levinson and Robert or Penelope Brown. So they explain that politeness theory, it is how people try to be polite to each other and to avoid hurting feelings or causing embarrassment during conversation. So the politeness theory actually had key ideas with them. So we have starting with the face, which is the positive and the negative face. When we say positive face, you are wanting to feel liked, appreciated, or to feel valued by others. However, the negative phase, the opposite one, so this is about wanting to have freedom or not thinking about what others would think about you or others feel about you. So he doesn't, or that person doesn't want to feel controlled by the others. Now, we also have four politeness strategies. We have the bottom record, politeness or positive politeness, negative politeness, and the indirect one or the off record. Now let's start with the bald on record. So when we say bald, as you can see, it doesn't have any covering around it, the head. So it doesn't have any decorations. It's straight to the point. So it's on point. So that's bald on record, or we call it direct. So you're saying something directly without trying to be polite. So for example, in a setting, like for example, in a classroom, that certain person just said, "Give me that pen." So that person just said it right away. So he or she did not use any courteous expressions like please or could you please hand me that pen or what. He was just saying that give me that pen right away. So he was really straight on the point or to the point. So actually we could use the ball on record when usually we use it when we are in a hurry or when we are talking to our friends or you're just trying to be blunt. Okay? Now we have the second one, positive politeness. It is when you're saying in a way that makes other people feel good or appreciated. For example, instead of saying give me that pen, you were saying could you please pass me that pen, you are really helpful. So you are focusing on that someone, so you're trying to make them feel comfortable or valued. Okay, so you're not just saying on point right away. So let's proceed to the negative politeness. Negative politeness is when you are saying something in a way that shows you don't want to bother the person. So still you're focusing into that person or you're not taking away their freedom. So you're basically saying, for example, rather than saying, give me that pen, or rather than saying, could you please pass me that pen? You are very helpful. You're saying, I'm sorry to trouble you. So you're still focusing that one and you're not acknowledging that you're troubling him or her. So you're saying that first before you could say, but could you please pass me that pen? So he said, I'm sorry to trouble you, but could you please pass me that pen? So you're showing that you respect their time and space and you're acknowledging it. The last one, we have the off record or indirect. So you're hinting at what you want without saying it directly. For example, um, I wonder where the pen is. So you are not actually saying that right away, but you are just we call it in Bisaya padumog-dumog. So you're hinting that person that you are actually needing a pen or you're maybe seeing that pen and then he's using it. So instead of asking that pen right away, you're simply hinting him that you wanted to use that pen right now. So you're allowing that person to help without feeling forced. So very opposite to the direct record or the Baldwin record where you are not giving him the freedom to help you, but instead it's a must for him to help you or to follow whatever you say. All right. So when the politeness theory the politeness theory help us actually to understand why we say things in certain ways to keep conversations friendly or to avoid making others uncomfortable. So it's like knowing how to be nice and thoughtful in different situations, whether you're asking for something or trying not to offend someone. So that's it about my insights about Penelope and Stephen Levinson's politeness theory. So I hope you learned something today. And thank you. Bye.